Hello YouTube. In my last video we discussed about how to code iframes in HTML5. In this video we'll discuss about how to code form elements, how to code form and form elements in HTML5. Let's begin then. Form. Coding forms, use the form tag. Then form element, first form element what you're going to discuss is input. As I already said, input tag is used to take the user input from a user, right? Input type you're going to give it as text. Next is text area. Text area is normally used to take the address, like to write a large amount of characters, a lot of content has to be written in the input field, means a text area need to be used, right? Like multiple inputs, text area is used for multiple inputs, right? You can also specify as rows in text area if you want. You can also specify as how many rows, right? Rows 3, then columns, how many columns you're gonna specify, columns 10, right? Then the next form element what you're gonna discuss is label. As we already discussed, what is a label? Label is just to give a label for any form elements. For input, as you to give the name for the input, we use the label tag, right? We're gonna use label tag now here. Label tag you will use as username, and here we will use as text area. Instead of that we will use as using text area. Instead of using, here use of text area, here use of input, right? The next form element what I'm going to discuss is field set, right? What is field set? Field set is used to group related elements in a form. Field set, a form element, field set is used to group related elements in a form. Then let us see how to use it. Then field set, right? For field set you're gonna use legend in the beginning. What is a legend, guys? Legend is just used to specify the subname, to specify the caption, right? To specify the caption for the field set, a legend is used. A legend is used to specify the caption for the field set. I will specify the caption as personal details. Okay, right? Okay. I will give as label as first name, then input, and use the type as text. We'll copy paste this here. We'll copy paste this. First name, change it to last name, right? And you'll put a input submit button. Input type submit. Yeah. In fact, field set is used to group related elements in a form. See, field set is same like a form, but field set need to be embedded in the form, right? A group of form elements can be used under field set. Right, this is how we can use field set. right? Yes, then let us see what is the output of whatever you have coded till now. Right, before that let me name the field set, use of field set. Yeah, let us see whatever the output now. Yeah, this is the input, use of input, input field. Then this is the text area, right? This is a field set, the complete personal details is the name of field set, and first name is one in one form element under field set. This is also last name, one form element under field set. Submit is also one form element under field set. This complete a rectangular box is the field set, right guys? Next form element what you're gonna discuss is select form element. Select is just like a normal selecting a multiple choices, selecting city, or selecting an area, or selecting a district, selecting country, what you see in the HTML, what you see in the websites, right? For coding all, for getting such kind of output, a select tag is used, right guys? Defines a drop down list. Select defines a drop down list, right? You have to see how select is used. Under select we need to specify options, right? Options like option A, option B, right? Under select you can also use a tag of opt group, right? Under opt group you will name the opt group as, this opt group is used as a subheading, can be used as a option under sub option, option of sub options, can be used as the option of sub options. Sorry, option C, right? Opt group under opt group we will use as option sub option of C, sub option C1, sub option C1, sub option C2, right guys? This is how to use select tag, select form element. Under select you need to specify options. Now opt group, if you want to select multiple options under a one option, means we need to use you need to use opt group, right guys? Let us see the output what you have coded. Yeah, select that option E, option B, option C is not visible. Wait guys, something is wrong here. Let us code and see, let us find out the error guys. Yeah, for opt group we don't need to specify like this. We'll cut this and we'll give it as a label here. Yeah, now yeah, option A, option B, option C. Under option C we have two options, right? Sub option 1, sub option C1, sub option C2, right guys? Option A, option B, option C. Under option C we have sub options, sub option C1, sub option C2. For example, if you want to select multiple choice guys, multiple options of select, then we need to specify multiple, right? When you specify multiple, you can select multiple options, right? You can select on this, right? You can also select multiple options. There's something wrong here. Let me find out the error, man. What is the error? Let me go to the code and check out. Something error here. Name. Let us give name for the select. Name options, select options, right. Let me now refresh the same, right. We'll specify size and check as 4. Same, nothing is happening. What could be the error, man? Let us see, let us check out. Let us specify the value here. Value A, sorry, value B, value C, value C1, value C2, let us see, check out the error, man. Let us see. Let us see, let us check out the errors. What could be the errors? There's nothing as such. Okay, as of now we'll not use multiple. Later we'll see how to use multiple. As of now we'll not use multiple now. Later we'll see how to use multiple, right. Even we'll keep on pressing backspace, Control Z. Right, yeah, I'll end up in the same option, right. Nice. We have discussed all the form elements. Now, yeah, there are also other form elements like button. A button can be used to submit the form. Understood? JavaScript functions can be used under button, like on click functions, right. HTML5 functions, right. The next form element what you're going to use is data list. This is very highly important, guys. Data list. How to use data list, right. A data list is just like a predefined options. Data list is like a predefined option. Data list operates as a predefined options, right. You will write the code and see the output, guys. Value A, and I will copy paste. Value A, value B, value C, value D, value E. Yeah, done. Name it data list. Use of data list. Use of data list. Nothing is visible here. Yeah, I got the error. Use of data list. Before using data list, we need to use an input tag, right. Before using data list, we need to use an input tag, right, guys. List, and list and options, right? List options, and I'm gonna specify ID as options, right? And for this data list I will give ID as options. Now things will work. Yeah. Yeah, data list. Data list can be used as a predefined options. Like these are the predefined options. Yeah, statement, a predefined options, a set of predefined options will be available to select data list. Predefined options. We'll delete it. If you click on just the input button, a predefined options will be generated. You can select any options, just like in the Google Chrome, while you're typing, while you're in the Google search, while you type, select type a set of options will be generated, right? When you just want to click, right, if you want to just click on this, a set of options will be generated like this, right? The same way a data list, in the data list a set of options will be generated here, same just by clicking on the input field, right? Guys, that's it for this video. Hey, we have one more, man. We have one more. We have output. We have output tag. Output performs in a calculation and show the result in an output element. Output form element is used to perform calculations, right? For example, we'll consider as we'll take input tabs, like we'll take input tags and we'll type number, give it as the ID A, right, and value 2020. And they will take one more input, type number, ID B, value 40, right? These input fields need not be specified under output tags. These need to be specified outside the output tag, right? Inside the output tag, we just need to calculate, right? Before calculating, we need to specify an on input in the form tag, right? On input we'll give it as x, on input x dot value x dot value equal to parse int A is the ID, what ID of the field, right guys, plus parse int B dot value, right guys, on input x dot value equal to parse int A dot value, parse int B dot value. Here here just like the addition of two numbers, a and B, addition of a and b is stored in the x. That's it. There is nothing big here, right guys? There is nothing big here. Addition of a and b is stored in the x, and this x has to be stored in the output here, right guys? In the output we're going to give it as name x for a space b, right? We will save it and we'll refresh the page. 2040. Output we have missed something, man. Right, we need to add an addition symbol here and an equal to symbol here. Yeah, 20 plus 41 is 61. 20 plus 39 is 59, right? I'm gonna give it as 29, give it as 28. Like what you have done is input, we're gonna add these inputs and make it simple. Copy paste all this input and paste it here, right? We give spaces, right? And the result, I'm gonna consider this as paste it here, right? Yeah, result I'm spacing it here. Yeah, getting it right? This is how we need to use output tag. Like you have to take, you are taking input two numbers, we are adding and we are giving the output. That's it for this video, guys. Now we will revise all the form elements whatever we have learned now. The first is label. This is to label the input field, input form elements. Label tag is used to input the label the input form elements. Then the input, to take the input, to take the user input in the text area. A large amount of input values need to be taken, means a text area need to be used, like the address, like a field set defines a set of form elements under it, right? A lot of form elements can be used. Input and input form, a subset of the field set can be called as a subset of a form, right? Select, under select we have options. A select tag will contain options. From options you can choose options, and just like choosing a country, choosing a state, in those cases the select tag can be used. Then opt group is actually a sub options. It's like a sub select tag, right? A subset of opt group is like a subset of select tag. And we have button, obviously can be used to submit the form. Then we have data list. Data list will fetch a predefined values, right guys? On clicking on the input field, it will fetch a predefined values. Yeah, see here. Yeah, for using data list, first you need to define an input field, and the input field define list equal to options. Give the name of the data list, we give it the options. ID is not that necessary. List and data list ID options, give it. The one notable thing is this name and this name has to be same, right? The list name and the ID name has to be same, right? Under data list we can define options, right, with the values, right? The last one is how to use output form element. Output is used to calculate the user input, whatever the user input gives. Like we can perform the operations output as addition, subtraction, or any other operations can be used. Like here we are considering, we are taking two numbers, understood, with ID A, one number with ID A and the other with ID B, value as 20 and value is 40. We're adding these numbers and output as name as, we're giving some name as X for A and B. This is ID, and in the beginning we are using the on input, right? On input X dot value equal to percent is used to convert the whatever the number what we give, it will convert into int. Percent, it's a JavaScript function, it will convert it into a integer value, right? Percent is used for that, right? A value, a dot value means ID A, value of input ID A, value of ID input ID B. We are adding both of these numbers and storing in the X, right? We are outputting this, right? That's it. We all cleared everything, I hope. Now this tag is extra here, delete it. Okay. Final time, right guys? Use of input, use of text area, the form set, form, right? Field set, then this is select tag, this is button, data list, this is output, right? Output tag, right? That's it for this video, guys. If the video is informative, you can subscribe to the channel and like the video and press on the like button, hit the like button. Thank you.